guys, I'm vlogging all of the month of July. Yeah, right off the water, all checked in. So I can just lay right here in the bed. Listen, I be having to get my Bible study time in. It's hot. So let me take my temperature, y'all, because baby, can y'all see the, baby, I'm sweating. Look at that. I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed, I am, I am. I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed, I am blessed. I am blessed, I am, I am.
Fringes on, stepping out the house like a daughter of Zion. Covered up, but the glow on me loud, ain't no denying. Not vain, but I walk with a holy alignment. Beauty and obedience, no world can define it. Every stitch got a purpose, yeah. Every move I'm still worshiping. My reflection ain't my idol, the Most High's my only king. Ring is on, looking right. Modesty the drip tonight. Set apart, living life.
Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to another daily vlog from the July vlog series. I am Yovetta, and today is Wednesday, July the 22nd, and we are on day 22 of this daily July vlog series. So I wanted to come on and start the vlog off. It's currently 11:50 a.m. so I am up, getting ready to have me something to eat. So I wanted to just come on and start this vlog off. I hope that everybody is doing well. If you have not done so, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you're already subscribed to this community, thank you so much for your love and support. And yeah, so let me go ahead and eat. I don't know what I'm getting into today, but whatever I get into today, I will bring y'all along, whether it's inside or outside. I do know that I have an Amazon package coming. I have one that's here. I got to go pick it up, and then I have one that's coming. So we'll do a small mini haul. Nothing special, but I will pull you guys back up. Let me go ahead and get something to eat, and I'll check back in with y'all later. Alright y'all, so I am back from getting my nails done. I went out finally, and she's cute, little short Frenchie, so I love them. Let me go ahead and get these clothes off. Not only have I been outside, I have also been to the nail salon. So let me go ahead and get undressed and get a bite to eat, and I'll call y'all back. All right, you guys, so I am back. I have eaten. I feel a little bit better, less hangrier. So anyway, y'all, let's talk. Let's chit chat for a little bit. So remember yesterday, if you saw my vlog from yesterday, you know that I told you guys I was going to reach out to my nail tech, which I did. I sent her a text because that's how prior, you know, I would reach out to her. She actually sent me the number and told me to contact her at that number. So that's what I did. Now, granted, I have been gone since May 7th to be exact. And, you know, I was in Michigan and doing some traveling, popped over to Canada, you know, I got with the fam bam and all those things. So I didn't hear from her because, you know, during the day I'm like, okay, well, she's busy, she's doing nails. She'll text me and tell me, you know, just to come tomorrow. So tomorrow is today, and today comes and I didn't hear from her, but I wasn't tripping because I had a really rough night. Like I've been on the struggle bus. It's been raining, it's been gloomy, and all the things. So if you had any type of surgery, you know that when it rains or it gets cold or any of those things, it's a lot. So I was just feeling so irritated today. I felt really sick this morning because I ended up taking medicine last night. Okay. Got myself together. I'm like, at some point, I'm like, I need to get out the house. I'm tired of looking at them nails. You know, they were lifting at the tips. You know, I had already broke the pinky, which is why I went down to this length. But we love them, okay? Thank you, Monica. But I'm like, let me call the salon, right? Which I should have did yesterday. I should have just called up there, but like I said, I was following, you know, protocol, how we normally do things. So I call up there and ask, was she there? She's like, yeah, you know, they're like, she's there. So she gets on the phone. I'm like, hey, I texted you yesterday. I didn't hear back. I was trying to see if I could have came yesterday or I could come today. She's like, when you want to come today or tomorrow? I'm like, well, if you have an opening today, you know, I could come today. She's like, okay, well, you could come at like 4:30. Now, when she said 4, I opted, and I was like, I confirmed with her. I was like, okay, I'll see you at 4:30. She's like, okay. So I go in, somebody's in her chair. I'm not tripping because I get there a little early, right? And at some point, she walks over to me like, in my face like this. Like, yeah, it's gonna take a little longer than I expected. I'm just starting something. I haven't even polished her yet. If you want to leave and come back, that's all I heard when she said leave and come back. Now, I told y'all I had a rough night. I didn't get any sound sleep. I tossed and turned. I took some medicine that made me sick. So I was fighting for my life this morning. Okay, so we was trying to go to the nail salon and back home, okay? Maybe grab some food, which we did that too. All right. I'm like, instantly, I'm like, I'm not leaving. So I asked her, I said, well, is it anybody else that can do me? So she's like fumbling and looking around. Now, a little caveat, this was not her first time scheduling me for an appointment, and then I get there and I'm waiting, or you know. So I'm just like, now my first instinct, the reason I didn't press the issue, and probably why I didn't call the salon yesterday, is because my spirit was feeling like, you know what, I should try this other nail salon that, you know, I had been having an eye on, right? I just don't know a particular nail tech in that salon that, you know, is bomb. That's good. So I'm like, So she looks around. So she goes to another nail tech that has done my nails before. It's 3 of them that's done my nails, including her. The owner, the other person, and then her. So I see the other person look up because like her station is literally like, I'm sitting where I'm sitting, you guys is her station, right? And so she looks up and she's like, well, do you have her number? And then she makes eye contact with me and she's like, oh, she's right here. So I probably gave a look. I told y'all about my face expression, like, yeah, I'm right here. So Now, the nail tech who ended up doing my nails, listen, when I say she can run that salon, she's like the owner's right-hand lady, okay? She run that salon with her eyes closed. She's doing nails. She's stopping to go do lashes. She's doing eyebrows. She's greeting the people. She's not missing a beat. But one of the times that she did my nails, and it could have just been one of her off days, I wasn't really feeling it. So that's why I never went back to her. But she's cool. She's cool people. Good energy. You know, we always chat. She always speak. Asks how I'm doing when I come in and all the things. So needless to say, she ends up doing my nails. And I'm like, yeah, you know, I need a takeoff. I need a new shape. You know, this is what I want, right? She gets me together. I'm happy. I'm satisfied. When I say she filed, she took care of my cuticles. She cleaned my nails up at the end. Now, granted, when you get a fresh overlay, you know how you have some acrylic, but she did all the things right? Paid her, tipped her, and the nail tech who was my nail tech, we're going to officially say that, she didn't come back and say, well, thanks for letting somebody else do your nails. I'm sorry once again. She didn't come back and say 2 words to me. When I got done getting my nails done, I got up to leave, which we were right by the register, the counter, the checkout counter. And so I'm like, you know, what's my bill? She tells me my bill. I gave her the money. I gave her a tip. And so I was like, all right. So I made sure I said to the person who did my nails, all right, I will see you in about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, depending on how my nails grow, because she was saying how healthy my nails are, how they really grow long. And I'm like, yeah, they grow fast. So even if I decide I don't want this shape anymore, by the time I go back, if I want to go back into my, you know, regular shape, I can, right? So I get up, I pay her, the one who did my nails, I tip her. And so I was like, all right, I'll see you. Everybody have a good day. The one who was my nail tech, emphasis on was, still didn't say anything. So I say to her, all right, see you, so-and-so. Let's just say her name is Susie. See you, Susie. She's like, okay, bye, you know. So this is the thing. If you don't want to do my nails, don't take my appointment. Because in the first place, the owner was doing my nails, but she has had surgery very similar to mine, and so she's been cutting back on her days, and I've been reiterating that with her, like being in this nail salon, sitting doing nails, because she also does bomb eyebrows and all the things. But I understood, and I understand, you know, her having to cut back on her days, so she recommended me to the one that was my nail tech. And I almost texted the owner, but I was like, you know what? It's no need. Because one thing is for sure. I'm a loyal customer. I'm a paying customer. I'm a tipping customer. And if you don't feel the need to, I'm not asking you to kiss my butt. I'm not asking you to beg me. But there's a proper, you know, protocol, a rapport. I feel like we have built a rapport. We've had conversations, you know, a little bit on the personal side. We don't hang out or anything like that. But my point is, you can't even acknowledge, hey, you know, this is my customer, but because I'm, you know, I overbooked or I'm running behind, whatever the reason was, you know, I appreciate you helping me, so-and-so, the one who did my nails, and thank you for letting her do your nails. So I don't know if she's just overwhelmed. I kind of sense something's going on. I don't know, but needless to say, that's your profession. This is your job, right? Regardless of how I feel, if I'm creating content, I got to show up for you guys. And God knows that I haven't felt well at all, but I'm still picking up this camera when I don't even have to. But that's me, you know, I'm being integral. You know, that's my work ethic. You know, I'm standing on business. I said I was going to vlog daily for the whole month of July, so I'm standing on that, right? So anyway, you know, this is not a rant, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, y'all hairstylists and nail techs, you know, people that's providing certain services. Listen, I know y'all in it, y'all want to make y'all money, but stop overbooking. Stop overbooking, because we are paying customers. We don't want to feel rushed. You know, I can't walk in and say, oh, well, I only got, my nails are $85, and I'm going to say to you, oh, well, all I got is $60 today. So here, you got to take this. We can't do that. You know, so I hope that, I don't know, it's like back in the day, the old school stylists, they understand. To me, they stand on business. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some, you know, stylists that came along, you know, after the fact, that, you know, they handle their business. They're very professional. They, you know, we're human, so you might run behind, but just say that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you could have went back on the caller ID and got my number. Like, I don't have time to waste. You don't know what a person stopped doing to come to make their appointment. Like, don't just say to me when I'm already sitting there, oh, you can leave and come back. I can't leave and come back. You don't get to dictate my time like that, right? That was the point of me calling, making an appointment. I wasn't a walk-in. You know, I made an appointment. So, I digress. I had to get that off my chest. But let's open this. The other package, I was supposed to have 2 packages, y'all. The other one from Amazon, it didn't come until after I left. And it was raining when I came back in, so we wasn't getting that back off the car other than to come in the house. But, so we have this package from Amazon, and it is just some, and look at it, look like it's been beat up. But let's see. Let's see how to open this. I'm not even used to these little nails. So I gotta. But I had bought this a couple years back. And I think, if I remember correctly, it worked really good. Now, if y'all saw my previous vlogs when I was in Michigan, I broke out in like hives and some kind of rash, like on my belly and on my shoulders. I don't know. My daughter says she think it was from a particular place in my brother's condo where I was. But it's called Skin Repel Salve. It's all natural. And it has aloe vera, rose, hip seed oil, and some other word. That one right there. I don't know if y'all can see it because it's starting to get dark. But we're going to test this out. Let me see what it smells. It doesn't smell bad. That's what it looks like. And let's see. And it's really soft. And you can also put this on your face. Now, I probably won't put it on my face. I don't know if y'all can see. I don't want to stick my nail in it. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to rub some on my hand. Let me know if you guys have tried this or you know somebody who have tried it. It's this right here. And so let's go ahead and rub it in. I'm going to rub some on my hands because they need it. And we're going to see what they're looking like. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let me take this watch off. I only wore it because I be trying to count my little steps. But anyway, so this is what it's looking like. And it's not greasy. Seems like it's absorbent in the skin. So we're going to continue to test it out. Like I said, if I'm not mistaken, it worked pretty good for me, which is why I don't know how I came back across it. I don't know if I was going through my own orders or what, but I was like, you know what? I need something natural, plant-based. Yeah, and it says it helps relieve temporary symptoms of scars, wrinkles, puffy eyes, aging, sunspots, night eye cream, and minor burns. Oh wait, it's some more. Sunburn, and it's a skin protectant. So all the things, because I'm like, well, am I allergic to the sun? Because my mother's allergic to the sun, y'all, which is crazy, right? But she gets like a heat rash, and I think it's a few other people like that. So we're gonna try her out. I don't know if we're gonna try this under my eyes, but we'll see. But I'll keep y'all posted on how that works on my skin. If I be glistening and shining, y'all will know what for, and I will link it for you guys in the description box. And then the other stuff, when it comes tomorrow, we'll unpack that. But anyway, I need to vacuum, and it's getting ready to get dark, and I need to chill on out. So let me go ahead and get that done, and then I'll pick y'all back up. I'll be back to close out the vlog.
A few minutes later.
Alright, you guys, so I am done vacuuming. I'm actually getting ready to rest. I'm going to do some editing. I have sparingly been editing throughout today, but I don't think enough, so I need to go ahead and get to work. But I wanted to show y'all, I'm getting ready to lay it on my Iceman. So this is one of the things that I do to relieve pain, stiffness, soreness, mostly pain. And listen, I'm feeling pain. So this is my Iceman. So it's upside down. It has a cord here. You're supposed to have it that way, but for the sake of the plug being behind the headboard, it's here. And then we're gonna already have some water in there from earlier, which I intentionally left it there. So what we do is we're going to add and hold on. Alright, so we got the ice. Then we are going to put the top on and then close it. And then I need to plug it up. I unplug it when I'm not using it. I gotta find the plug. Okay, wait. Where is it? Okay, here it is. So it's a little plug back here. And gotta get this in there. Okay, there it is. And then what it does is it pulls the cold. Hopefully you guys can see. It pulls the cold water up through the holes. Just make sure that's snapped in good there. But it pulls it up through the holes, and you can see the little bubbles coming up. And this stays cold for most of the night, depending on how much ice I put in there. And I late on this. And as you can see, the numbers are upside down. This is 1, 3, 2. So that helps relieve some of my pain for the most part. So that's what we're getting ready to do. I'm gonna lay on that because, like I said, it was rough last night. I don't know why I didn't turn it on to use it last night, but we are using this tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead. That concludes day 22 of the daily vlog July series. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, leave me a comment. Follow me on all of my socials. I am Yovetta, except for TikTok. It's just Yovetta. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys tomorrow. I hope that everybody is safe and that you all have a good night. Bye.